Yo, what's going on guys, Jordan here, and you may have noticed this isn't Minecraft. In this video, I speedran Apes vs. Helium, which is basically just a first person version of BTD, Bloons Tower Defense. And so, this was inspired by the YouTube channel Easy Speezy. I have beaten what was the world record when he recorded it. Now it is currently 1909, and this is not a 1909 run, this is second place, at least as far as I'm aware. I had been playing this game for about a couple days when I got my first sub 20, which is this run, and so I decided I'd share it and see what happens. Hopefully this run, or hopefully this game gets added to speedrun.com, because it's not yet, and I would like to be number 2 on a leaderboard, even if it's a game that nobody speedruns ever. Anyway, with that said, let's get into the run. So it starts with me turning on auto start, and the run officially starts when I press continue. Wait for it. Wait for it. Right there. There we go. Okay. That took a while. I was expecting that to come a little bit sooner. Anyway, so how this run works is basically you have to kind of line up your shots at the very start so that you pop as many balloons as you can in one dart throw, because you'd have a very long reload time at the start. And for the first instant, I think that I finished the round. I actually didn't. I was 2 balloons away, which you saw later. But then I upgraded the Dart Monkey, the first upgrade I could, which I believe was Sharp Shots from memory, which makes it so I can now pop slightly more balloons with each dart. Maybe it was faster firing actually, because it's looking like I can't do that. I'm still only popping 2 at a time. And yeah, I am. Okay. It was faster firing then, which makes it so I reload slightly faster than it was before, which is nice. It's nice to have, especially in a speedrun where the whole objective is to go fast. This time I'm upgrading Sharp Shots. And as you can see, I'm lining up every time so that I'm able to shoot from the spawn point of one of the balloons to reach the other spawn point, and then going around and reaching the rest of the spawn points after that. And that's a bit of a time save that I learned from the 1909 world record. The guy who has that, his name is Danny something. I'll leave a link to that in the description. But they are much better at the game than I am. They miss a lot less, which, you know, that's something I would like to have done. They're basically just, like, all around better. I'm kind of shit. It's fine, though. It's all fine. So, my current plan is to upgrade the Dart Monkey one more time and then immediately start working on farms, because the more money you have, the faster you can spend it. And the faster you can spend it, the faster you get more popping power, which means you finish the rounds faster. And that's the ultimate aim of this speedrun. And so I currently have enough money to buy the upgrade that I'm thinking of, but I don't realize it yet because I'm a bit stupid. I think it's now that I've noticed it. Nope, I still haven't yet. Jesus Christ. Now I've noticed it. Yeah, I'm going to the shop now. There we go, and I bought triple darts, which makes it so if I'm closer to the balloons, I can kind of pop 2 or 3 layers at once. Which is useful because it's very soon that green balloons start coming out. In fact, I think it might even be this round. What is this, round 6? It is! So yeah, I got that just in time to start dealing mass damage to green balloons. And so now what I'm doing is I'm saving up for a farm, because, as I said earlier, you want popping power as fast as possible. And a triple dart monkey is good enough to defend against, like, the next couple rounds. As I miss every single shot in that red balloon. Awesome. Yeah, as I was saying, the triple dart is good enough to defend against the next couple rounds of balloons. However, it's not the fastest, and so I'd like to get to the fastest as early as possible. And so that's what the farm is for. Now the farm costs 1,060 gold, And as you can see in the bottom left, I only have 500 right now. I get about 100 at the end of each round, as well as one for every layer of balloon that I pop. And so the faster I can pop these balloons, the faster I get the money. Which is why in the speedrunner strat, a lot of the strat comes to letting yourself leak lives on yourself so that the balloons pop faster. But by doing so, you don't actually get the money. And so I try to avoid doing that as much as possible in the early rounds so that I can keep all of the money I can acquire. Because the faster I get money, the faster I get the farm. There we go, that's the word. So this is a round where I would normally just let lives leak because they were just an enclave of balloons. Actually, no, that wasn't a round because I was able to deal with them pretty easily. Never mind. One of these coming up rounds, there's just a massive line of green and blue balloons, and it's really hard to deal with them all. Especially using the strat that I've been using this entire time, which is line up from the two things. I think this might be the round. Yeah, it is. You can see there's still balloons coming from the spawn point. Meanwhile, the balloons from the far side of the island are already reaching me. So this is a round where I would normally let lives leak. And I think I still did in this run because I already have the 1060 gold I need to get the farm. Yeah, I just got it just now. Never mind, I still dealt with the balloons normally though. I should have let them leak on me. That would have been faster. Now how the farm works is it gives you all of the bananas at the start of the round, and bananas equate to about like, what's it, 25, 30 gold, something like that. I actually don't know the exact number. Let's find out. It was 50. They're 50 gold each, and each upgrade increases the amount of bananas that you get. And so my objective is to upgrade it until I think it's the next upgrade, and then save up about 4,000 gold. And wait, no, sorry, scratch that. I only save up about like 1,200, I think, and then go for the ninja, which I think is a very underrated monkey compared to the original run that inspired this, where it was just Dart Monkey, then straight to Gatling Gunner. The run also didn't have the triple dart, which I think hurt a lot, because the triple dart has a lot of popping power for how cheap it is. As I just obliterate 2 green balloons. And I do it again. Oh, and that was my first life leak. It's interesting how in this game leaking lives is like a time save almost. Like it's almost faster to just let the lives leak than it is to just try and pop the balloons. You do lose money, but you do gain time, which in a speedrun is kind of important. Like the most effective way you could run this is to have exactly 0 lives at the end of the game. Or sorry, exactly 1 life. I didn't do that in this run. I have done that in other runs that were more than 20 minutes. I didn't want to do that in this run because I didn't see the need. It was still going to be second place either way. Anyway, yeah, I got the 1,000 coins I needed, and now I'm realizing that I'm missing 200, which is why I said 1,200. I know I needed 1,200 now. I guess I didn't back then when I filmed this. But yeah, I have the ninja monkey. I'm just missing the double shot, which I needed 700 for, and I only had 500 left. I now have the money I need though, so I'm going over there and buying double shot. And so now we save up for, I believe I actually did something stupid and bought the farm upgrade next. I should have just saved up 4,400 and sold the monkey and bought the Gatling gunner, because that's a lot of popping power. But instead, I think I wasted the 2,500 on the farm upgrade that I didn't need, because in the time that it takes to gain back that 2,500, you might as well have just saved the extra 1,500 you needed. There I'm leaking lives again. I'd say it's strategic. It kind of wasn't. Like I could have moved if I cared about lives. Obviously, I don't care about lives. The more lives I leak, the faster it's done. But I wasn't like planning on leaking lives. As my chair squeaks. Sorry if you heard that. In fact, I know you heard that. I could see it on Audacity showing up as a spike. This time I am deliberately leaking lives because I can see that there's just an enslave of green balloons. I really should have been leaking more lives here. It would have been done so much quicker if I had just walked into that mess rather than tried to pop them all. I think I was trying to go for the monkey upgrade. I was. Yeah, the farm upgrade, not the monkey upgrade. I shouldn't have done that. That was a time loss right there. I should have just gone straight for the uh, Gatling gunner. Actually, I think I needed 6k, not 4k, to get the upgrade I needed. As I miss every single shot on that yellow balloon. Jesus Christ, what was that? So now we're saving up the 6k so that I can sell it and have exactly enough to buy the most OP tower in the game. Well, I say tower, it's not a tower really, because it's you. You're the monkey. I'm just used to thinking of this game in terms of tower defense and not first person shooter. I keep backing off into the water, which is a bit stupid, because it ruins your sightlines. It makes it harder for you to see, and it also makes it harder for you to aim, because they all come at you downwards on a slant as opposed to just on semi-flat ground in the middle of the island. And this was a bit of a time loss because I'm like nowhere near the lineup where I normally am, and so all of these shots are like wildly inaccurate. I feel like sub 19 is possible, but the best I've seen has been 19 minutes and 9 seconds. I also feel like because this game was, and I mean this in like the nicest way possible, but like coded kind of shoddily, I feel like there's probably a way you could exploit something in order to exploit a glitch in order to get a faster time. Maybe faster movement speed, maybe faster attack speed, something like that. And this is the part where I realized that I didn't finish the level. And I still try and go for the Gatling gunner. No, wait, no, I don't. No, that was where I did the math in my head. Okay, I'm glad I realized that now. Yeah, I did the math in my head there, looking at the sell price as well as the Gatling gunner price, and was like, there's no way I could do it at 4k. But now I see that I almost have 6k, and so I'll be able to buy it probably next round. I also see that camo balloon, and I know to myself that I've got to upgrade camo detection soon. Did I say I know to myself? That's not an expression that people say, like, ever. That's not a thing. Here I am getting surrounded by balloons, which is awesome. And now I'm going to the shop because I know I have enough to buy the Gatling gunner, and I missed the shop entirely. I keep saying Gatling gunner, it's technically a Dartling gunner. as I waste time shooting at the spawn point instead of going over the top for the other spawn point. That was probably the first time I've deliberately leaked a life this round, this entire game. You can see, Elliot, that I just walked straight into a balloon. And yeah, this is probably the most efficient way you could be starting out these levels, is just by firing at these two spawn points at the same time. So that way both of them get immediately spawn killed. And because this thing has AoE, it makes it so you can shoot at the ground and it still does damage to the balloons, which means accuracy is nowhere near as much of an issue as it was with the other monkeys, or the other classes, like the dart monkey and the ninja. And so now I'm buying camo and the ace monkey, so that I can get just a little bit more popping power. I'm saving up 1500 for the last ace monkey upgrade, and then I'll be completely good to go. There won't be any more upgrades that I'll need. That said, I do get one after anyway, simply because I can. This game does have sound normally. I just turned it down because I didn't want to hear it, and B, I was actually watching a stream while I was doing this, so I just had my desktop audio completely muted, at least on recording, so that I could listen to the stream without having to show the stream or upload the audio of the stream while I was uploading this. Because no one wants to hear that. If anyone wants to know, it was Lewis Fulham. It's Fulsum. He's a mate of mine who does Minecraft speedruns, and he is a lot better than me. And this was the camo round, which I forgot about, and so I was just sat shooting at those spawn points for no reason because there was nothing coming out. Because the camo round is just so less powerful than every other round in terms of balloons. It's just like a couple of reds and then like 4 yellows, and that's it. And so obviously I popped those in an instant. I didn't even need camo detection for them. And so I was just sat there thinking, well, maybe there's more, even though now I know that there definitely wasn't more. So TLDR of that, I know this game way too well that I can actually remember what spawns in which round at this point. That's how much I've been playing this to try and get this speedrun. Here we are on round 36. I'm almost done. You can see in the bottom left, my money is over 10,000, and I have so many bananas sitting at the farm. So I think it's up soon when I go over to the farm and I see how much money I've collected over the hundreds of rounds. By hundreds, I mean like maybe 10, but I haven't checked the farm. And I see that I have enough to get the next upgrade for the dartling gun. Actually, I don't remember if I have enough or if I am just like a few hundred short. Either way, I get it by the last round. Alright, this is probably the last one before I go over there. Because I remember camping the spawn point for a while. No, I'm still looking at other ones. Oh, that is odd. I genuinely don't remember when I went over there. It is now almost round 39 and I still haven't gone over there. Yep, there it is, round 39. And I'm still just looking at the small points. Oh, here we go. Now I've gone over there. And I've seen the number go up to 1700. And so I go over to the farm. Not the farm, the shop. Accidentally exit out of it like a moron. And then buy the rocket storm. And at this point, I use my jump for the first time, and I use it 3 times, and then never again. So what Rocket Storm does is it just obliterates several layers of balloons at a time. Like, watch what happens to these ceramics. They're just gone. They all just disappear. And so, there we go. We end the video at 1952. Or end the run, rather. At 1952, which, as it stands, is currently second place. At least as far as I know. Again, there's no official leaderboard for this, so I have no way of knowing if there's anyone who's gone faster than me, but not quite 1902 pace. Oh, sorry, 1909 pace. But yeah, that's it. That's all I had to say. Thank you all for watching, and if you want to see more of these one-off speedrun videos that aren't Minecraft, then let me know. Alright, ciao!